And welcome to day 22. Day 22. Now, I was just looking at, my notes or kind of like the topic to discuss here in this video and kind of laughed a little bit at the quote that I came up with while I was planning for this. And I was getting ready to delete it because I was like, this thing just sounds so silly, so stupid. I was like, you know what? Let's leave it. And the quote of the day is organizing is what you do before you do something so that when you do it, it's not all mixed up. I don't know if that's a quote. I don't know where I found that, right? But think of it. It sounds so simple, so stupid. It's like obviously, right? But it's not, right? It's not. Organizing is what you do before you do something so that when you do it, it's not all mixed up, right? So it's like, let's think about this. Your business. Let's think about presentations. Let's think about meal prep. Meal prep's actually a perfect example, right? So that is an absolute way of organizing. Because if you do not meal prep, right? If you do not spend the hour, the 30 minutes, the hour and a half that it takes on a Sunday or maybe a Wednesday or maybe whatever day that you choose to do your meal prep, where does it leave us, right? It leaves us all mixed up in the middle of the day. Am I going to buy out? What do I have for lunch? Let me start looking. Next thing you know, you waste 10, 15, 20 minutes trying to make a decision. Maybe you go spend $25 eating, excuse me, $25 eating out, right? Wasting your hard-earned money, eating maybe bad food, eating fast food, right? Just for the convenience. So it's like that one idea of getting organized, spending the 1 hour, the hour and a half that it takes on a Sunday or Saturday to meal prep for your upcoming week is a total difference maker in terms of several areas of your life. Time management wise. Why? Because you could just go into your fridge or into your lunchbox and have a meal ready. Finance wise, well, one, it's better to buy the ingredients, make it at home, than to go sit out at a table. Next thing you know, with prices today, right, you're paying a crazy amount. Maybe you have to leave a tip. But three, health wise, is you might be tempted to just go to what's closest. And maybe it's Five Guys, maybe it's McDonald's, maybe it's In-N-Out Burger, whatever you guys have, wherever you are right now in the world watching this, right? So those are the benefits of us being organized. Now, the same way going into our day, when we talked about creating a plan, when we talked about organizing things, is hey, when we look inside of our planner, right, we don't have our whole life written out for this week. We have what is our priority right now. Hey, you know what? I know I want to work out in the mornings. Hey, I got to finish this project up for my boss. I also want to work on building out, my business plan for the side hustle. I also want to work on creating a social media page. You're creating this organized blueprint for you and your life. You're telling yourself, hey, this is most important for me, right? This way, when you do go to work, when you do sit down after work and you work on your side hustle or you start making dinner, it's organized. You know exactly what foods you have in your house when you're cooking. You know exactly what tasks you need to do when you're working on your business. It's like the same way with getting up, right? It's for us to be able to start our day off in a powerful way, right? It makes it so much easier when we have our clothes, in said drawers or in a said closet. Oh, my pants are here, my shirts are here, right? But it's like if you don't put your clothes away, right? If you just have a giant pile of clothes, it's a mess, right? You're pulling out, it's like what goes with this? Oh, where are my favorite pants? Let me go try to find them. Again, time is money, right? Time is money, time is presence, right? And it's like if we're spending more time looking around for the solutions, right? Looking around for what it is, all of that is productive time that is lost, right? If we have our clothes laid out in the nighttime, it might take you 5, 10 minutes. It might take you 20 minutes to put your clothes away to allow you to just be like, boom, I know where my pants are, I know where my shirts are. Hey, I'm good to go. I'm ready to crush the day. All right. The same way with our productive workflow is if your room is not organized, right? And you're sitting down and I'm recording this video. If I had a bed in this room or if I had a pile of junk in this room while I'm recording this video, if I make eye contact with any of those things, right? What could I be thinking? Oh shoot, I gotta clean this up. Oh damn, that pile's still there, right? Or hey, if I'm trying to record this video, if I'm trying to streamline this 30-day challenge to make it as easy as possible for me, what do I have? On my screen right now, I have day one, day two, day three, day four. I click it, it opens up notes. I close it, it shuts the notes. Imagine me coming in here every day where I gotta find where I save stuff. And this is going to be a perfect test. I'm going to say something right now that is going to be a perfect test for you. Look at your notes section inside of your phone, or open up the tabs on your phone. What does that look like? What does that look like? Can you find the note that you just saved last week? Or are there friggin' 40 things that are already blocking it, right? Can you find where you saved your passwords? Or is it, buried down below, 150 tabs or 150 other notes that you've added on top? Do you have a books page that, has all the books that you want to read when you start up this habit of reading? Or do you have 5 of them because you just keep creating them, over and over again because you're not organized and you don't see or you can't find the one you already have, right? That's the difference of us being organized. Get organized. Pick your biggest area of opportunity. Go into your room. Hey, is that good? Awesome. If it's not, get your room organized. Get it clean. Hey, go into your office. When we look at your desk, are we seeing, a candle and a notebook and just your laptop? Or are we seeing 20 notebooks, 20 sheets of paper, snack wrappers, candy wrappers, and just a mess, right? How are you carrying yourself? How are you, showing up to work? Okay. And then it's like from that, go into your mind. Is your mind organized? Are you putting the pressure on your mind to think and remember a million different things? Or do you have a way of, jotting ideas down? Hey, I just got an idea of a piece of content. I just got an idea of a business idea. Boom, I'm going into my quick drop on my phone, dropping it. And then now when I get to my computer later on, I'm going to move it to the proper folder, right? If you don't have these systems, if you don't have this structure, reach out to me. Right? Let's get it streamlined. Let's make it efficient. Let's make you the best version of yourself possible. Right? That's what's fun. Being organized, being prepared, most importantly, being able to execute is fun. Right? It is fun. And if you're somebody that struggles with procrastination, this is a game changer. This is a key, right? We want to make as little resistance as possible for us to be able to get things done. The more resistance you have, the more resistance you create within your mind and within your workflow, the more easy it becomes for us to procrastinate. The more easy it becomes for us to push things off. Because we're scared to not be able to find things. We're scared to look in our closet because we already know the mess that awaits us. Get organized, change your life, right? Get organized, get clean, get structured, be able to plan out your day. Now, reflection question. What's one area of your life that needs better organization? And what steps will you take to achieve it? More specifically, what is the very next step that you can take to achieve that? Right? Doesn't mean you're going to achieve it off that step, but what's the very next thing that you can do? If I'm recording this video, and like I said, if I had, clothes piled up, or if I had whatever type of mess, hey, I could shut this and you know what? I'm going to, at least fold my clothes. Hey, I'm going to at least, I'm going to structure them, pants in this pile, shirts in this pile, boom. Now, do you think that's going to make it easier for me to put them away eventually? Yeah, instead of me staring at the pile. Hey, if you got bills that are piled up, right? Put them in a pile, unpaid, paid. Open them up, read them, throw out the ones you don't need, shove them in a filing cabinet, get them out of the way. If you could reduce 5, 10, 15 bills from a pile of 20, 30, 40, whatever, makes it easier to look at, makes it easier for us to understand. Okay, so what is one area of your life that you can be able to get better organization? Is it within your work? Is it within your relationship? Are you guys all over the place? Are you, is it your home life? What is it? Right? Do you need to organize drawers, cabinets, shelves? What is it? All right. Reflect on that. Make it happen. Organize your life. One day at a time, one task at a time, one room at a time. Make it happen.